Losing an employee can cost up to 400% of their annual salary. But why do they leave? Today, we are going to uncover the top 3 reasons why they leave and what you can do immediately to fix that, because your team and your organization can't wait. So let's get started. The first reason is lack of appreciation. A lot of employees don't feel appreciated, leading to disengagement. And we know that disengagement is huge. Alone in Europe, 87% of employees are not engaged or even actively disengaged, leading to massive losses for the organization, but also for the employees. So what can we do to change this? One really cool small idea is called the 2-minute appreciation. And for this, you can use kudos cards to start a 2-minute appreciation exercise every morning. When your employees come in, they set a timer, and for 2 minutes they are thinking, who of the employees do I want to appreciate for things they did? Maybe yesterday or the day before. And they write a card and then hand it over to the other employees. Don't take it from me, but from Sean Aker, who is a happiness researcher, and he did a lot of interventions in companies like Facebook or Nationwide Insurance. And when they did this, the results were astonishing. At Nationwide Insurance, they, over a period of 18 months, increased the revenue by 50% in this department, from 600 to 900 million. And the application rate raised by 237%. That made Google think, okay, we have to learn from those guys. How do they do that? And they flew in and learned what they did. And I will link a short video where Sean is also explaining the 2-minute appreciation. They also figured out that after 21 days of doing this exercise, they were in the top quartile of social connection in their team. And that's where we want to have people, so they feel bonded. And then we have the connection from social connection to happiness to productivity. The second problem is overwhelming workload, and that leads to a lot of stress in the organization and also in the individual, which is not very healthy. So how do we get out of this circle of overwork? And it's about making work transparent and prioritizing it in a way that it helps the organization to create the most outcome and also have the capacity of the team in place. And it's a great reminder about, I was working for a company in the neighboring team. They had a capacity of 25 features which they could deliver in 2 weeks' time. And management was pressuring so much because they had deadlines to achieve. So they were pressuring that team to actually deliver 100 features in 2 weeks' time. And what was the result? 0. In 2 weeks' time, they finished 0 features and they had to postpone the go live, and the costs were tremendous. But knowing that the team has a capacity of 25, you can then argue easily saying like, sorry, we can only deliver 25 features, but you decide which one they are going to be. And that transparency helps also the management to really prioritize and focus on the outcome. So now we talked about outcome, and then the second one is the output. So using Agile principles and values. When I come into companies, I also introduce high performance team patterns, which help to also double at least the productivity of the team. So we also increase the output of the team. And then we have those two things, output and outcome are increased, and we keep it at a capacity level which the team can manage. And when the team can manage it, then the stress goes down, the burnout goes down, people are more energized, more healthy, and can deliver better value to your team and to your organization. Oh, and I haven't introduced myself. My name is Sven. I'm an Agile coach based in Austria, and on this channel you're going to learn how to make your teams happier and more productive. So please feel free to subscribe and make your team happier and more productive in the future. Thank you. And the third problem is personal issues, and they are often magnified by a non-supportive environment. People feeling alone and disengaged. at work. So what is the solution? Try to include a concept called retrospective, where you reflect with your team how they are doing and how they can change the situation, and also create an environment where healthy conflicts are possible and people find constructive ways to get out of those kind of conflicts. And when you start with the retrospective, you make the issues transparent for the whole team, and then the team can tackle those issues and what's in their control and circle of influence. With this, you create an enhanced workplace environment where people feel safe, and you improve overall satisfaction and productivity, because now we are on the 3 pillars of Agile. It's about transparency, it's about inspection, and it's about how do we adapt. So with these 3 fixes, you can massively decrease the amount of people leaving your organization, because we all know that the cost of replacing an employee who is already in the organization is very cost intensive, especially when you have specialized workers. And I will link 2 articles below in the description where the cost of employee turnover is explained. So if you're ready to transform your team and organization into a powerhouse of employee retention, then please hit the like button, and I'm curious to learn from you how it helped you, or what other strategies you're using to increase customer retention. And if you like this video where we talked about the 3 fixes that people will stay in your company, you will love this video where I'm going to talk about 9 strategies to install a growth mindset in your team. And now I wish you an enjoyable and productive time.